afternoon, everybody. Hopefully everybody's good. I'm in a bit of grumpy mood, so you know, don't worry about it. I would set fire to it, DJ, if you were going to buy me an updated PC. Not a problem. I'll even live stream it. So what are we doing today? We are going to say to DJ, watch very, very carefully when we log in, because there is a bug. Okay, and we want you to see it live. What it is, Arthur has no power and we have no power. Okay, so we're going to log in now, and so you can see. And we're still logging in. Right, if you look at our suit, we've got practically zero stuff. And also Arthur, when he gets his arse round to the front of the knights, he also has no power. So we're not sure why that happens. It just does. And I told you I broke the fucking world, didn't I?
You broke the world?
I broke the world. Oh, for fuck's sake.
How have you done that?
Because the system crashed, the PC crashed. I'll give up with this fucking game today. Fuck's sake. Well, it used to be saved, DJ. Right, okay, so that means the game has crashed, so we're going to have to go and back it up, because we've got well, it's just fucked. You can see it's just absolutely fucked. I'm not sure how far back we was before we had errors on it, and we're just gonna have to go and find out. So we're gonna hopefully we can save it properly and it will come back in and it will work. But if not, we're gonna have to go back and do it again. Yeah, it's because I turned the system off, because she locked up. Right, so let's go and have a try to log in, and hopefully she's fixed herself, so we can go and do it. But I doubt it. I doubt that I'm going to be using my backup copy. Again, we'll soon find out when we load in. You can see it's baking 0.4%. So yeah, total system failure, total crash. The world is no good. So we will be back shortly when we will have redone our backup, and hopefully we've not gone too far, and we'll see you soon. Hate it when it does that.
Understandable. Put a lot of work in to get in there, and then it messes up. Thank you. Well, it's hot.
Right, we're going to be logging in. This is the backup world, so this is probably an episode or two behind. And as you can see, we've deleted Halcynia. This is Halcynia 2, and that is so I know that this is the backup world. I've already backed up the backup world. So you can't see us logging in at the moment, and we'll just see if it's working first. Okay, so we're already know that we've backed up, that it's working. We're not sure, as I said, we're not sure how far back we are. We will just temporarily pause the game, and we will get rid of that. So this is where we are currently. We have quite a lot of stuff done. We don't have the turbine done. I wasn't expecting a system crash. It was due to be backed up today, and so you can see that we've got no turbine, so we're having to work from there. So that is annoying, but at least we haven't lost everything. Just go and have a wander around. Henrietta, you can bugger off today. You can just go and do whatever. Yeah, so we lost all the multi-storage and stuff like that. So, but at least it's not total annihilation of we've had to restart a new world. So at least that's good. At least we haven't lost the coal backup. So we're not too far behind. We are going to have to do a little bit of work on this, so let's get to it. It's just one of those things. This is what happens when you don't back up your worlds on a regular basis. Okay, so if you don't know how to do it, let me know in the comments that you don't know how to do it, and I will do you a tutorial on how to do it. I might just do it anyway because I don't want people losing their game like what I just did. So we are working again on the turbine, and we need to go and find the turbine. The turbine is in the drills, yeah. And basically what we need is we've got the mountains. We need the iron gear, and we need the high energy fuel. Okay, so the high energy fuel isn't going to be too bad to get. We're going to make the iron gears, which is, we want 75 of them. Okay. Let's go to parts. Okay, so there's 75 of the iron gears, and we're gonna leave the unknown material. We know what it is, we know where it is. and we're going to go to the high energy composite fuel. We're not going to be doing that just yet. We need to go and make sure that we've got that there. Yeah, so we have again, we've just got to dig out this. Well, it will take me about an hour, maybe 2 hours to get it underway. So we'll do 2 episodes. 1 episode to repair, 1 episode to do what we actually wanted to do. So if you don't want to sit through the repair episode, then that's fine by me. Probably my fault because I didn't back it up, but being tired this morning from meds, you don't always do it.
Oh, I can back you up on that.
No. Yeah, a bit annoying because I like the setup that I had. Now this is such a shit because we have a delay in the blocks when we hit them, so be careful when you do that. This is on fast mode. We can't go any lower on the graphics. Fuck's sake. We don't know why it takes so much of the gameplay energy on this. Like I said, I'm grumpy. I'm gonna have a bit of a fucking gripe, and you know, it's just gonna be one of those days, I'm afraid, people. So it's gonna be a grumpy hells, as my my future wife says. It's gonna be a grumpy king.
She don't call you a king, does she?
Yes, it comes from our Second Life game that we play together, because I'm a king of a Lycan and vampire clan and she's the queen.
I see.
So yeah, even the people that are in my clan know that when I'm grumpy, just take it with a pinch of salt, because I don't be mean to everybody or anything like that. I don't demeanour anybody, and it's just having a way of just saying, right, I'm grumpy, I'm in a pissy mood. If you want to speak to me, just remember that you're going to be getting short answers. You're just going to be, I don't give a fuck attitude. Okay, so yeah.
No.
You know, so they're forewarned. I even send out a notice to my clan. I'm in a grumpy mood. Leave me alone, unless you want your head on a spike. Something like that. And they all have a good laugh, and I always get into a good mood after it. Let's see.
You're on holiday, you're supposed to be chillaxed, not hard and easy.
Right, well, I'll tell you what, I don't think I would. Can we have the music off as default instead of having it done like this? And if we want the music on, we can press Control and M. That's one of my gripes today. Right, you, and you can get off.
Who are they?
Right, Arthur, you're pissing me off. Right, where's Arthur going to go today? Because, like I said, Arthur's pissing me off. He flies right in front of you, and I don't want to know what he's bloody saying. Right, where is it? Where is it? Right, here we go. In here. Here you go. There. Go in the corner until you can learn to stay to the side, not in bloody front. Right, so we need, it's not 27 blocks, it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 16, 32, 32, oh, there goes the fucking phone. Oh, my maths is crap, I can't do it.
36, if you're looking at the turbine, it's 36 and 9.
I make it 48. Why do I make it 48? What am I doing wrong?
Well, if it's 4 by 3, that's 12. Times 3 is 36. It's 36 of the main ones, and then 9 for the front.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it's because I was doing 4. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. It was just fucked up. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's 12 times
36.
36. I need 36
and then
of the
9 for the front.
I've already got 9 for the front.
I've already done that.
I've already got 9 for the front. So I need 36 blocks now. Plastic pellets. So we need 36 plastic pellets. So luckily we got 28. Okay. Now I slightly did this wrong on the last episode. So we're gonna put that in there. Okay. And let's see. Right, that whirring noise is Arthur, and like I said, I stuck him in a corner. I can't be arsed with him flying in front of me constantly today.
I like what you said yesterday about Arthur. You know, when you're down in the cabins and he starts running low on power, it would be nice to have a command where you could actually send him back to the surface to recharge and then return to you once he's recharged.
We did ask DJ about that, but DJ reckons that if we did that, people will stay down the bottom underneath and never come to the surface, kind of thing. Which I think is a bit disappointing because it would, like I said, it would be nice. Even if we had a charge station down there like I did the last time, that he would automatically go there and charge if his power is low and our power is low. That would be a handy robot then.
It would be.
But no, we're not allowed to do it. So we stuck Arthur. Well, we're going to take him out of there. He's going to go and work for a living. Now, Arthur, if you get in my view of straight in front of me, you're going back in the corner.
Oh my god, it echoes like hell down here.
Yeah.
I'm down in the I'm down at 461 and digging away and it echoes. Weird.
Well, how deep are you?
463.
Oh, it's nothing, mate. It's nothing.
I've got to find some bits and pieces so I can get the research points off them to get my minecarts up and running so I can get my goodies back up to the surface.
Wait till you at least 500 to 600, then have a look at the echo. Right, so we know that we've got some research to do because fucking hell, what was that?
What was that?
I don't know. I pressed E. Oh no, it was. I pressed F. It was the what's the name? Right, I know we have some research. We found a topaz crystal. Okay, so we're going to process that. We've got one extra recipe. They give you 12 points. We're actually on 126 points now. Okay, and that's it. That's it. You did fix minecarts, DJ, and the reason I'm in a bad mood because I just spent. I was just playing until 2 o'clock in the morning this morning. I forgot to back up my world, log on. The computer decides to freeze, and I've now lost all of that work. So yeah, kind of miffed. Right. And I mean, this is what I mean, guys. If you're wondering why I'm moaning about Arthur so much, yeah, he's right in my field of view. Yeah, I don't want him there. I want him further to the right or further to the left. Even better would be a text scrolling across the top of the screen, or some indication that my power is down. I know my power is okay. You know, why does he have to keep putting it straight in my bloody face? You know?
Sorry, excuse me.
And it's stuff like that. Right, okay, so we do actually love the darkness. We did, if you watched the last episode, we did see the moonbeams. Okay, we did see the moonbeams, and it was absolutely wonderful. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because you'll scream at me. But DJ is saying if we press B, he will recenter, so we're going to press B. And B actually turns everything off, but we can do a nice screenshot on that. See, that's where he's, look, he's gone straight up out the sky. And now we don't know how to get out of B because, oh, you just press X. And
I just pressed B and nothing happened.
And it just gets everything off the screen, so if you're trying to do a screenshot. Okay. So, yeah. And Henrietta is trying to put her leg down on the floor and she can't, so that's good. We can do that. So, where are we? So we wanted, how many did I say? 38?
36.
36. So we only want 3 more, but we don't really much bother about having the power up because we haven't got coal in there. We know that we're due to lose coal, but we do have it backed up and stuff like that. Right, okay, so we've got to be told tap B quickly. No, it just turns off everything, and that was me tapping it quick, so yeah. But yes, we do like the dark, we do like what's happened on there. We don't like what you've done to the colours on the input and outputs bits and pieces. By the way, it looks a bit too cartoony and it doesn't look metallic at all. It's rather shit. There we go. That's my opinion on that. Where are we going? Coal. DJ's gonna slap me and ban me from the game in a minute. I can see it. Or he's gonna turn around and say, well, you do better. Right, okay, so we want some coal. Q. Yeah. But yeah, day-night cycle has become much better. I actually do like it now. I still don't think it's dark enough, but it really does. You can see the effect of darkness now. I mean, you have a look and you can see it actually makes you do lighting, because if you don't do lighting, yeah, you're gonna have a gloomy stuff, you know, and it's all one of those things that you've got to do. And we actually might, as we go through the game, put street lights in and stuff like that, because we can power it. Doesn't take much to power them, they don't use a lot, and it would look kind of nice, but it would be nice if we had an on-off switch.
Is there a wiki for recipes?
Don't think so. I think that's being done by the community. So yeah, tell the artist, DJ. I mean, I don't mind. I'll give my opinion how I see it, and you know, I don't apologise if it upsets anyone. There's the moonbeams. Look, there's the moonbeams. It's either moonbeams or sunrise, but that we can actually see them now because the lighting effect is so much better, and even on low quality. I'm gonna love it when I've got a new PC and I can actually stream on ultimate quality and say this is what you get when you do ultimate quality. I can't do it. My PC just would say piss off. So we're just waiting for this to finish here, and we've got what I said 36, didn't I?
Yes.
Right, so we're just waiting for 2 more blocks, okay, and yeah, you know, it won't take long to do 2 blocks. I know it can be a pain in the ass, but just don't put any more power on unless you've got the items spare. Don't go and deliberately make them. You only need 2 PTGs, 1 cube and 1 hopper, maybe 2 hoppers full of coal, and you'll get all the bits and pieces that you need to build it. Okay. The other thing is that the processing plastic, when it's got no power, it turns off, so you can't really quite judge it, but you can see that we've got one there. So we can now see that we've got 34. It's stored 1 plastic pellet. It's gone over. We've got 35, so we just want 1 more, and that's it. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a long way down.
That's it. Now we've been thinking about why the game should not come out of alpha. What is our biggest bug? And for me personally, what I would think is it's not one item that is the biggest. The biggest thing for me, there's the sunrise. You can see the sunrise is so much better with the lighting. My biggest bugs for me is, as you can see, I've been pissed off with Arthur being right in front. It'd be nice if he was slightly off to the left. He's actually we have not been as far as 4,002 meters, you liar. No way have we been down that far. We've only been down to bloody around about 500 meters. And the top of my list is lighting. Okay, it's not dark enough, it's not bright enough. It's getting there. It's improved 100%. The day-night cycle is nowhere as long as I would like it. I would like at least, for me personally, 30 minutes night time, 30 minutes daytime. That's an hour. That makes up an hour. That is what I would do. There's nowhere near that at the moment. The other thing is spawns of mods. The wasps are coming on fantastic, but life of organic rock, diamonds, plants, they don't spawn enough. The plants are reasonably, I would say 90% there, but we'd like a little bit more. But the crystals and that, there's too many of one and there's not enough of the other, so that needs to be balanced.
Oh, that's cool.
And the other thing is on the mobs, slimes are just so cute. You don't want to shoot them. Okay, so you know, they're good. The thing that we've actually quite enjoyed having, but we don't have enough of them, is the camo bots. The camo bots have come up. We've seen a few of them. You've seen me shoot a few of them. We want more of them, okay? Because they are causing a nuisance, and you've got to go and kill them because they are super aggressive when they go and kill you. But we can just hit them with the fly swat. So those are the main gripes I've got about the game. Other than that, the gameplay, it's there, you know. Oh, and the other big main problem is the cold level needs to be expanded by at least 250 blocks, at least, because you can dig down with it straight through in 10 minutes, and you can die and come back, go down, die, come back, go down, die, come back, and you're through it. Unlike the toxic level, when you get to the toxic level, it's toxic. You can't dig through toxic level like you can dig through cold cavern. You need the toxic to survive because you've got to get past the great big caverns and stuff like that. So that's it. My main gripes: not dark enough. Days and nights not long enough. Mods are coming on, so I'm not really going to gripe about them. They've come on tremendously, and the cold level is just far too short. Minimum, I would say, I would like to see it minimum 250. I'd actually like it about 5 to 1,000 blocks deep. That's my main gripes. That's what I would do. Other than that, I love the game. You know, but you know, DJ comes in the room, he listens to me, he listens to your views, he reads the forums, and he actually does something about it. It's not like, oh well, it's my game, I'll do what I like kind of attitude, where I've had from other alpha game makers, and I've just said, fuck it, I'm not going to bother with you. You know, if you're not going to listen to your fans, I'm not interested. So DJ and the other artists and that, they listen, they take on board all our views of the community, and we do get some bits and pieces. So just a thumbs up there. Might gripe and bitch, but 600 hours plus on it, so there we go. So we've now we've actually got 37 pellets. So what we do is we don't need this anymore. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. We do not need it. Okay, because what we're going to be building is the turbine. We want that one first. And so now that we've got all those bits and pieces done, yeah, is we've got this here, and what we're doing is I think it's in this menu.
Get out of the way, Arthur.
Yeah, he's a pain in the arse, isn't he? Most of the time, he doesn't piss me off. Okay, I will say that most of the time, he doesn't piss me off.
I'm in the toxic caverns trying to make my way down, and he keeps blocking my fuse, so I'm nearly falling off.
Yeah. Right, now, my tip of the day, when you're making the jet turbine, make your advanced machine blocks first. Count how many you need. Get them done. Do the front part, do the back part, and that's it. Okay, now we did, when we first make this, we realised we were far too close. So in actual way we can see some good points from the crash, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting one here for the conveyor belt. Okay, now this one we're just going to put in a normal hopper here. Okay, this one we're going to have another one. Okay, then you've got a normal hopper. Alright, now we're going to take away the front as well, just make sure we've got the room just. Okay, and we're going to, like I said, we're going to take the front away. because we're going to reset this. And see what I mean? It's right in the middle of the screen now when I'm trying to build, and the only way to get rid of him is to swing right round and come back. He shouldn't be in the middle of the screen, so he needs to be reset. So we've got 2 there, yeah. And then what we're going to be doing is the next one, we don't want a hopper, but we're going to put a hopper there because here I may think of putting a turntable in here. I may think of putting a turntable in here, but I just want the width to be the right way. Yeah, so I always like to make sure I can put in a few extra bits and pieces, and you know, it will go in his box in a minute. It really will go in his box in a minute. Okay. And then what you need to do is you need to put down a T1 logistics hopper. This is the white one. It says tiny and fast. It's not tiny and fast. Okay, that should just say logistics hopper. Okay, I can see why it says it's tiny and fast, because it's a tiny amount. Okay, but that is actually one of the better things about this, because we never thought that we could use them after they were absolutely wankered, and we can now, because we've actually worked out a use for them. We've actually worked out something useful for them, and that is for turbines, and getting power to the turbine and getting everything working correct for the turbine takes a little bit of effort. Okay, because you've got to have it done properly. So we are going to be putting also a 3rd hopper in the front here. Okay, and this hopper must be set to remove only, the same as this one. Okay, and the same as that one. And this then is going to be set to high energy compound fuel. Not interested in anything else, okay? Not at this time. Now, what we need to do now is we need to set the turbine body. Now, you need 3 blocks out from there, okay? Because what you're doing is you're trying to bring, and I didn't have it set properly last time, because you don't really do much on the back end, because if you do the back end, we're going to ignore that. If you do the back end, you've got to go all the way around and come round the front and stuff like that, but we need this as power. So you've got to say, right, okay, we're not going to get power from there, so we need to have it here. Need to take this one off, and we need to put this one back here. So you can see it's like an off T shape, yeah, okay, an off T shape, because here on this one here, this is where your power supply is going to be, and this is where your output is going to be. But again, until we actually build it, we're not going to be too sure if it's in the right place, because we've got our nice straight line there, but not always having a straight line is not always the best thing on this. So you've got to remember that sometimes you've just got to play around with it. You've got to have a look. You've got to say, well, is that right? Is that going to work? Would it be better to have the power on the other side and stuff like that? It actually would be benefit if this turbine was actually 1 more block longer, or maybe even 2 blocks longer, because it would fit better. But it's an expensive bit of kit. Don't expect to get it done in 5 minutes. Let's see. So we want power here. Okay, so that's going to be a power cube, but we are going to we've got a laser, so we should have a laser. So okay, so I want it hitting the middle. Yeah, so the laser's in the right way. I'm still kind of not happy about where things are, but I think that's going to be about it there. So we're going to build it now, and see what I mean by it's too quick at night. Yeah, it's already night time. Far too quick. So this is, like I said, sorry, it's a 3x4 or a 4x3, and not the other way around. So do be careful when you build this.
Looks like a nice sort of biomass.
Yeah, biomass is well improved. So there's your turbine. Okay, now we used to be able to stick our head in here, but we can't now, because if you do, yeah, you still kind of don't die. Well, oh yeah, we have. We've died. So you actually do die now when you stick your head in the flame. So do be careful of that. That wasn't a very good demo. I was trying to hopefully show you the hearts going down on the power suit. You know, so yeah. So I tell you what, Arthur, because you've been really annoying to me, and you still are annoying to me. You can actually go help defend the base, you know, go do some work. So yeah, if you don't want Arthur with you, make him a what's the name? You can see there's quite a lot of damage there, just a green laser. Yeah. And just leave him there and just go around. But remember that if you do that, you ain't gonna get no power back. So we're back over here. I'm gonna put the light on, so a little light there, because Henrietta, don't you start. I'll soon kick your ass out of the screen, you know? You go back in your corner like a good girl. So
you see that big dangly thing between his legs? That makes it a male, not a girl.
No, no. Big spiders are all female.
Yeah, but the female version is bigger. That's a male, that one, because it's got that dangly thing between his legs.
Well, that's just the gun, so
that's his weapon.
And so yeah, don't walk behind the turbine. Turbine recipes, should they be more expensive? Not really. They are kind of balanced. Good artwork on it though. Looks a little bit rusty, but it's good. So what you'll first see is that you're going to have 3,000 units of power in here. We used to have quite a lot more. I can't remember what we had. I think it's 5,000, something like that. But you can keep this constantly running. We're going to show you how to keep it constantly running. Now, if you don't have enough room here because you can't get the stuff out, yeah, what you can do is you can use this side. Yeah, but we use one side for one side for the other, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to show you how to limit your turbine for your quarry. So just pick a middle bit where you want to go. I think we're going to go here. Okay, and we're going to put a power plant there, power cube, fucking power plant. It would be nice to build a power plant instead of having all the blocks and stuff like that, but you know, we couldn't really do the design. And Henrietta is... Why are Henrietta and Arthur playing up today? Really, why? So you can have your quarry as near or as far as you possibly want. Okay, now we're gonna, I don't know, that's probably a bit too far away, because your first quarry you want to be roughly, I don't know, nearish to you, unless of course you're going to be bothered about the quality of stuff that you're going to get. If you're not, okay, then I'd say about 20 paces should be enough. Yeah, 20 paces. So what we normally do is on this side as well is we put a hopper here. Yeah, and what we do now is because you can't have anything attached to the front. Okay, you can't have anything attached to the front because it won't work, and you definitely can't have anything attached to the back because it's going to get burnt to bloody hell. But you can have it attached, I think that's going to count as the front, you see. So we kind of work around it and we go to the second block, which is here. Okay, and we put our what's the name there, and you can see I'm out of power. Now this is why you actually need Arthur around you as well, because we've got no power and we've got to go and bugger off, and we got all this hypothermia and you can't see nothing, and okay, and stuff like that, yeah. So yeah, you got to remember that he has his good points, he has his bad points, but you can see that it is dark. But again, I'd like it at least another 50% dark. That's just my opinion, because if you've ever been out in the countryside where there's been no lights or something like that, that's as bright as day. Yeah. And it doesn't happen, and of course we haven't got to do no lighting, you know, and lighting in this is either torches or what's the name, but we're going to show you how to do a little bit of normal lighting, and we will be sticking that on there. So yeah, what we do is we put a hopper there. This actually needs to come over one because we want to try and keep it a little bit of distance, so that's going to be going here, okay, around like so. So we're going to put the power cube here, okay, like that there. That's where our first quarry is going to go, by the way. And to give us a survey of what we're going to be getting, we're going to put in our geological survey. Organic rock. Should mark geological survey, and you put that next to it. Now you can have a laser directly to the geological survey, but don't think of that as a geological survey. Think of that as the quarry. Now if you add it directly from the power source, like with lasers, you will lose efficiency. You put it next to a battery, you will actually get better efficiency. Okay, this batteries hold power more big, and you can shove more power into it. Okay. So yeah, so we're now going to be coming and we're going to finish this track off. Okay, and then we're going to go and start her off. And this is a closed, what I call a closed circuit. Okay, once you get this starting, you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is put in biomass, and we're going to show you a way eventually when we get the biomass coming from the quarry, you won't have to do nothing. Okay, and so we get this. Now you don't want it there, okay, sorry, you do want it there, because this, if you can see now what it is, like I said, it's a circuit that makes you fuel, that goes along, yeah, and the reason we want the bits here is because you now need missiles. Okay, if you want to defend your base properly, you need missiles. Okay, so we're going to have that. So this middle one here is for missiles. This one here, well, that's not going to be for anything. We just might lose that, and we'll lose that one. But it gives me enough space to work with extra stuff. Okay, so we're gonna have it, I think it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, yeah, that will do, just about there. No, let me be fussy, and we'll have it there, because that gives me a 2 block. So the most you'll have is 4 there, and then the rest, high percent fuel will go in there, and you can use that for your missiles, because you can take 100 out. Now don't forget, it's a one shot, one use, so you don't even get your empty canisters back, I don't think. Okay, so this is why you need a lot of iron, so we don't really want to use too much. So we need a hopper. Before we start, we're going to need a hopper. DJ has said he's just added 3 points to Arthur's naughty value. Okay.
Sorry.
I thought it was fucking hilarious. Right, okay.
Who designs all the flowers?
Sorry?
Who designs all the plants?
The artist, I believe.
There's some really nice ones. I'm going to ask him if he can send me some seeds so I can grow them.
Yeah. The only problem we have at the moment is when you put the plants down. Have I got enough room? Yeah, when you put the plants down, because I'm sorry, we want to make a garden, okay? We're on a horrible desert planet and we want to make a garden, and we can't make a garden because when you put the plants down, and I can now find it, I don't think that was the one that we dug up, was when you put the plants down, they don't stand up, look, they stick out the wall, out of the air, sideways, so all the coal cavern plants are screwed. They grow sideways. And that icon there for that plant, that icon does not match that plant. That icon is for that plant. So there's a little bit buggy, and work that needs to be done there. So we've already got our hopper. I hadn't noticed that we'd got it. So again, you can use a normal hopper or you can use a logistics hopper. It doesn't really matter. I haven't got a logistics hopper. And what you do is you just press E and you want that to add only. And then what you'll see in a minute when we start the power off is that it will make the fuel, charge the fuel, and then it will go around in a loop and it will charge it, and that's well done. Okay, so what we've got to set off here, because this is a little bit tight on this corner, is we've got to have the biomass. You only want 2. Okay, and then you want your other hopper. So we're going to get rid of that hopper down from here. We're going to use a logistics. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to do that. And so we're going to do that. Now we're going to go straight through. I'm not going to break this because YouTube will break it into 2 hours for me. So we've got the hopper there, yeah. So we go to F2 and we put in our biomass, and you put in your biomass there. Sorry, that needs to be 1, not 2. You only need 1 space. You only need 1 space, okay? Alright, so you've got 200 units of biomass there. Now the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be using up some of our precious stuff. So we're going to be, if you can afford it, okay, if you can afford it, you want 2 T3 power storage units, and they're just easy to make. You want power storage blocks, you want sorry, you don't want those. You want a Mark II, okay, you want a Mark II to go out, and we found out that we actually needed a Mark III laser, and we can't use a Mark III laser, we haven't got enough titanium. Okay, so we're going to use another Mark II laser, okay. And I think we have 1, 2, 3. So we actually want 3 of those, okay. So, and you're going to say, well, why do you want so much? And the reason being is you want so much because of the amount of power that you want to put out on your base defences. Now, depending on what type of base defence you've gone for, is how you would set up your base defense, okay. And we've actually gone for the square configuration, where we actually find it quite good. Yeah, that is after turrets, that is squeaking. That's where we can put him in jail, so we don't have to listen to him. Like, okay, so you can see that we've got this here. Now the power cube can actually go right on the side. Don't forget you can put it on here, but we put it on the other side for safety. Okay, so we are going to be doing that as well. And what you need to do is you need to put power cube down here. This is why you need the reason. Okay, now when you first start this off, yeah, okay, you're going to not have it power anything except this generator, and I suggest you start doing the power for the generator first. And you're going to say, well, how are you going to start off? You've got no energy in it. Okay, and you need to make sure it's alright. So make sure before you start you have biomass, which is remove only. Okay, don't add, don't have it add and remove only. You've got your empty status here, so we still need to go make some canisters. You've got add only on the other side. Okay, so we now need to go and to make 2, I'll just repeat that, 2 canisters. You don't need any more, okay? Not yet anyway. So we go into the bits and pieces here. You can see empty metal tubes. Now on hard mode, empty metal tubes are 16 pieces each, so I know I don't have enough iron there. So we're going to take these out while I'm here. Okay, so we've got the iron there. Now, if like me you've been hoarding your iron and you've been making it really, really good, you will have enough for the next part of the quarry. Okay, which is going to take you to do the quarry on hard mode at least 750-800 units of iron. Okay, so we're going to craft 1, 2 of those. So we're going to do, and then we're going to have empty fuel canisters. 2. Okay. Right. So what you're going to be doing with these empty fuel canisters is you're going to be putting the empty fuel in here. Okay. And you've got empty fuel canisters too. Now this is why you can do 2 in here, because all it holds is 2. It doesn't hold any more. Okay, you can see on there 2 free slots. And to get this going really, really slowly, you can actually add a slower pace of conveyor, which is the copper ones, but we think that might be a little bit too slow, especially if we want missiles out. So we're all set, we're all ready to go. We're going to get power in, because the first thing that we're going to be wanting to do is get power into these 2 5,000 cubes. So how do we start? Go to your cube and put in power. Put in as much power as you can afford. Okay, don't forget you haven't got Arthur here, and what he's going to be doing, make sure you got that set on high composite fuel. Okay, and he should have started to fuel up. He should have started to go. Where did the power go? So we're going to get Arthur. That looks like a bug. It didn't happen last time.
Sounds painful.
Yeah. The reason he's doing that is because he's trying to charge us, you see. He's trying to do his job. Okay, so you can see that the energy that we put into the cube did not transfer to the reactor. We put it directly in there. No. So we're going to just try again. And there you can see it's going now. Okay, it's actually going now. Come on, you should have had enough energy by now. I can't. It uses it up so quick.
You are running low on energy.
Right, so if you found it, there you go. Okay, there you go. That's what you want, the red cube out there. Now, when that goes, yeah, you'll see it go, and you get 100%. Okay, you get 100%. So what we're going to be doing now is, because I forgot to do this, forgot to set it up. Not that one. Is what is it? That. You want that? Okay, that's what you want. Okay. All right, that's going to kick off now. And now what that's going to do is, you can see it's not powering the cube, but it's powering the composite fuel. Okay, and that's what we want. It's 32%. Yeah. All right. And you need this before you can do any of the defences. You can see the RPM up there going, and the fuel level is going down, but it's not going down as bad as what it used to. It's been improved, so quite happy with that. See, right in front of me again, Arto, right in front. So you're going to get fucked off in a minute. We did it quick, look, and we can't tap it any quicker. So you've got your next composite fuel in. Okay, because you've got 2 there. Why is it saying 2? Okay, right, we've actually got to do this correctly. We know it's not going to work, and that's going to be remove only. Okay, that should be remove only. Yeah, and this one should be add only. So we're slightly off here. And did I make the logistics? No, so we've got a bit of time. I didn't get a perfect thing on that, which was a bit shit really. And so we'll make a logistics hopper. This is what happens when you don't double check everything. But you know, it's not a deal breaker, as I say. Logistics hopper. Hang on guys, I'll be back in a minute. Hang on. What? Do you mean? Oh, come on in then. Right, hang on a minute guys, my brother's here, so I'm just going to pause it, and we'll be back in a second.
I just thought we'd see where you were. No one's seen all a while.
Hi everybody, sorry about that. We are now back, and we're going over to my brother's on Saturday, so there probably won't be any live streaming Saturday. But hey, you know, people come and check up on you every now and then when you don't say that you're going to be around. So where are we? So yeah, I don't know if you actually saw it. I did do it. So what happens is the power storage goes into there, and when it's needed, when it gets below 100, yeah, it will eat another composite fuel, come out here, go back in, and go around. So what we need to do now is we need to get our base defences set, and what we're going to basically be doing on that is, if I can find them, is we're going to be doing we need a centralised cube, and I think it was here, but we're going to have to do it in a set way, because I want it in a set way. There's bits and pieces I want it. Now, we were going to have it so it kicks into here, okay, into these batteries, but they're the daylight batteries. Okay, so we actually got rid of these, because these are the T1 guns, and we actually have a use for T1 guns now, because we can make them quite more efficient. And they do work if you stick them on the side as well. And what we're going to be doing is, from here, from the middle one here, we're going to stick a laser down, and we need to have the T7, T1 lasers for this. And there we go. And what we're doing is we're looking to cross over on the world. So I think this is where you put a block down, and then up, okay, and then that will give you the correct level height for where you are, just like that, okay. And then once you've done that, you can do that. And do that. This is so we don't fall off, so you have one, spam it, move to the side, one, spam it, move to the side. By this time you should have enough blocks to do this, but this again, it all depends on your base design. It all depends on where you've got stuff and all of that. Now in the last one I didn't do enough, so I'm going to put it over here. Okay, so we're going to have this here, that like so. And this is just a guess of where we're going to have stuff. crap. Don't want to fall out. Right, so we're now looking for where the blue one comes in, and I believe it's here, yeah. So we can just make a hole there, okay. Just need to do that there, and we need to make another T2 cube. So yeah, where are we? Power storage, we need 4 power blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need that one there, and we need that one there, so we actually did need 2. And it's the bomb area, we need to probably fix that. I'm going to take this one off here. This doesn't look in the right place. Right, now this one, we need it, where is it? On that block there, so we need the blue block there, so that goes there. And that, so that starts getting power. And then that one up there. Yeah, that's spot on. Everybody's gone quiet.
I did ask DJ a question, but I didn't get an answer, so I think he's gone.
Oh, right, okay. What was the question?
If there's any way that you can automate goodies going from a hopper into storage containers.
What, into the wooden ones?
Yeah.
No. You have to put it in manually. Right, so this is where we've got our power here. So we're going to take off this one. Yeah, I'm going to take off this one. And we are going to, we haven't got a blue one, but we're going to put a green one in for now. Okay, so that's going to do that. So we've got light there. Oh no, DJ's still here, and that's it. Like, yeah, you know, we can take that block off. Okay, so you got the light there. So that's now going to power. Okay, you're not wasting your fuel. It's now going to power. So what is next? We need to make sure that we can get the power transfer, and this is where, if you've been saving your crystals, you can do really well on them. And we found a yellow topaz, so we'll probably find more. The one specifically marked cannot be used for automation. Okay, so you need to get on comms, DJ.
He does, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Right, so we're going to go to our crystal bit here, and we're going to have a look and see what we've got. Now, we've got an emerald lens, we've got a sapphire lens, or we'll have a sapphire lens, and we've got a topaz. And by the way, you only ever need one location marker, you don't need 2 location markers, you only need 1. And we're going to put these in a set order. Now, you're going to be surprised just how much power these guns do take. And we're on the power supply here, and what you can see is these are in order. So you got diamond there, which gives you 15%, emerald gives you 30%, sapphire gives you 90%, so you're missing the ruby because 30 to 90 is a big difference, so we need to find a ruby. Never found one. Well, sorry, that's a lie, I did find one, but the game crashed, so never actually got to get the ruby. And then you've got the topaz going up to 150%, and then after that you've got the sugar lights. Now, you've got the crude organic, which is 25%. Yeah, you've got the organic lens, which is 100%, and you've got the exceptional organic lens, which is 250, which I think is the same amount as a sugar light. Okay, they do need to be moved into the order of what you need, because 15 to 30, yeah, that's okay, that's on the diamonds. But if you had diamond, crude organic lens, then emerald, it's 15, 25, 30. Okay, so that's just for your information. So we're going to make 1 sapphire lens, which is 90%. Okay, which, believe it or not, was not enough. And we're going to make our only topaz, and we're going to put that in there, and we've got the 1 emerald. Now, there is a set way that you need to put these crystals in. Doesn't matter what crystals you've got, if you use 3 the same, it's just going to use the same amount of energy all over the place. Okay, it's not going to be really beneficial to you. So the first one that you're going to put in here is going to be the topaz. That's going to kick out 100 units at most. It won't yet, because it hasn't got anything to fill. And then what you're going to be doing is, on this one, you're going to be putting the next highest lens, which is the sapphire, which is your 70, I think 75%. So, well, no, 90%. So that way, because you've got a higher lens before a sapphire lens, yeah, it makes sure the power block behind is full. Okay, you need that full. If that's not full, the top one's not going to be full. The top one's not going to be full, you're dead. Dead in the water. It's not going to do any good whatsoever. Okay, so that's why you got 5,000 here. Yeah, even ticking over, that's doing better than the T1 laser. So we're now going to go up to the top, and this is why I don't build my castle until I'm absolutely finished with everything that I like to do. And then on here we will be changing this to a blue laser, by the way, not a green laser. This one will be your emerald lens, which is at 30% extra. Okay, and that will then kick off into there, and it will, when these go down, you can see woof, it's just going to go straight in straight away. Okay, so that's how you get that done, so you get constant power. So none of those cubes, none of those 3 cubes that you can see, will become empty unless you've got no fuel. If you've got no fuel and your turbine comes and bang, whack, you're all dead. Okay, so do be aware of that. And also now you can see that we are fully up on these 250s. Okay, these are all fully up, near enough full anyway, so they're not doing too bad. Don't think they've been doing very well as what they used to be doing. So if we just have a look, we can see pyro. I can't read what it says, it's in red, but it's 3 figures, so that's good enough. Solar panel is 32.57k, and we've got 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 of those, and turbine is doing 54.73k, and that's with 1. What would be nice would, you've got the PTG count, which is 59 there. We're actually only doing 124 ore per minute with 6 bars. Okay, and that is just because we had my brother come round, and just to make sure that I was alright. So that's the difference of, you can see. Now don't forget, this is free power, so you can't really moan whether they're good or bad, you know, stuff like that. But we are seeing a glitch that the covers disappear. Okay, so that's a little glitch there. They're still there, they still work, so don't worry about it. So what's next? Well, next is to check on our biomass, and we've only got one F2. We've only got that amount there. Okay, so that's 28, and 3,000 in there. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is making the quarry. That's the most important thing. But before we go and make the quarry, I know from the last episode that our biomass was weak. Okay, so we need to go down to the biomass level. But before we do, I believe we need a couple more power cores. Again, with the power cores, if you're doing just powering cubes, you only need simple. We'll take 3, and we'll take oh, we've got 6 of those anyway, so that's more than fine. Also, when we're down there, because we found out that we was down there a little bit too long, go into Arthur and make a power block. Okay, we probably will be looking at the jetpack later on, but we're not going to be bothered about it too much at the moment. And this is our crystal one.
Can you do me a big massive favour?
Depends what the favour is.
You know your geological survey thing?
Yeah.
It's an unknown item. I was just wondering if you could tell me what it is, so I can look for it.
Oh right, okay. Well, we'll have a look at that when we get back up. This is, like I said, this is the bits and pieces here. We can see that we've only got 15 there. We actually ran out of biomass. I know that we ran out of biomass there. So this is why I say it needs to be a lot darker on the surface, because it's dark here, and you've got light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Yeah, I could do that all day. And then what you got over here, you've got darkness, but you've got a world. You can see the world or the moon. So that is nice, because you've got dark over there, you've got light over there. This is why I think you should use the lights, because you know it's all well and good. Now we're not going to be having that light there, because we need to get the battery sorted out. So we're going to get the lights do like the design for the light. That has been done quite well. It's ugly and horrible last time, but now it does it, and you can see there it does a strict convey. Okay, it cuts off and it faces all that way, and we do need to go down there. So the other thing that we need to do is that we have a biomass ping, I believe, or did we get rid of it? No. So we need to make a biomass ping, and for some reason they are in the plant menu, okay, instead of in the mining menu. We've only got coal ore ping in there, and yeah, so we don't know why. All the others are in there but the coal isn't. Okay, so we've got the biomass. Always make sure you carry a couple of blank ore pings on you. Always come in useful and handy. So we've got 2 biomass pings. Now the other thing that you need to do to make sure that you survive down here, yeah, and this is why you bought it, and put him on a little bit of a pedestal, because we need to take that off of there. Well, actually, we'll put Arthur on the top. No, you put Arthur there, click him, make sure he's full. And then we will keep the light on the side, because we need to see where we go. So you get your biomass pinger. Ping it. Now, if I remember correctly, if we go sort of down here, where's a torch? You can go in a much straighter line this time. I know where I'm sort of going. Is that we've got 2 lots of biomass here. We put on our torch. You can see that we've got one there and we've got one here, yeah. Oh, and this one also. Take this. You'll see. Well, you won't see no question mark for it, so we don't know where it's gone. So we can't pick up that. That's a bit annoying. There we go. Unknown material there. That's the plant. Now what we're hoping is that when we put the plant down, yeah, again the picture doesn't match, but again when you put them down, yeah, it doesn't go down properly, so do be aware of that. Okay, so nice green slime there, by the way, which we've never seen before. So now you're going to be working out, so right, okay, how are you going to mine both of these? Now the reason that we're going to be doing this is, Arthur, get out the fucking way, is you're going to take out this bit here. This is what we did last time. Okay, and we're going to be doing one drill head there, one drill head there, and we're going to be putting in our power cores one there. Okay, and then this one has that one in, and then this one has that one in. I wonder if I've got 2 more steel headers. You alright there?
Sorry?
You alright there?
Yeah, Just had to get it for a quick bio break.
Now, do remember that if you do not have in your drill, if you do not have a cutter head at the top, you cannot mine biomass. Okay, you need a drill head and you need a cutter head. Okay, you cannot do it any other way, so just remember that. Let's see, F3, so we've got 8, so what we want is to get up on this side. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this side you want 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 4 on each side, so that gives us 800. Alright, now the reason DJ did it so you need the cut heads in, so we can scan this one and we can say, right, okay, this one is 9,600, but if you times that by half again, okay, because the organic one gives you I think it's is it 25%, so you get another quarter on that. Yeah, 25% efficiency. So yeah, okay, so it's all well and good. So now we're going to put a laser on, because again, like we did up above, we need to know where we're going, and the way to do that is just send up a laser. Okay, it would be nice if they stayed at 64 and not retracted, but we can't have everything. Okay, so what we need to do is say, right, where are we? We're up here, okay, and what we need to do is stick a laser on here, yeah, and that is going to give you your crossover point. Now you can see that the crossover point doesn't meet correctly in the right place, and what you're going to be needing to do is to stand here, and you're going to need to get your dirt blocks and just do it so it's level, like so. Then again, like so. So you are building a bridge. What would be nice would be a bridge making thing. Hate that. Hate it. Build it and then something breaks. Okay, now this is really not for you to walk on, this is for you to see where you're going to be putting your drill. Come on laser, fuck off, turn off. Right, so you can't see there, so throw a glow stick down. And you can say, well, I can see there now, whack, and do that.
I like the sound effect this put with that.
That was a glow stick.
Yeah, I know.
It's better than what it was.
Yeah. Especially when it bounces.
Yeah. So again, you've got this here. So what you're needing to do now is you're needing to do one or two things. You can guess where it is, and I think it's about here. And you put power storage block there. Okay. All right. And you know that we've got power there now, but again you need to if you want to walk on it, yeah, you need to put in your side bridge, and you will need to walk on it again. You don't need to have a big side bridge or anything like that like we did upstairs, but I always advise you to do a little bit more than what you would normally do. and then you know, it's not going to be such a painful experience if you fall off. Like so, and you do the same on the other side. Try and get it as far as you possibly can, like so. Then you can just do two. Okay, so that's what we're doing there, and then you just come along here, you just stick out on the side there, like so. So as long as you can hit the ground, yeah, that is just going to be good enough for you. Okay, and again the same on this side. Be careful when you do it, okay, because you've got no barrier here. Alright. Like so. And you do actually have enough to do all this, by the way, so again, don't worry that you've got to go and do a lot of digging, because if you don't, you'll have a lot of digging stuff, you'll have a lot of waste stuff. Now I'll just put that little bit around there, so you know it will knock you off your, but at least before it knocks you off, you know where you're going to be. Just so, just be aware that you know you could kind of fall off. So now how do we get to this one here? Okay, like I said, you can guess, you can go down, or you can just jump off. You know the height, you know it's not going to be enough, and what you do is just build up. Okay, just build up. Make sure you're looking the right way. There you go. That is the way that you need to go there. Okay, so well, you don't need to build any more around there because you know where it's going. So again, just jump off. just like so. Take that off of there. And you know, preferably just make yourself a little bit of a platform to stand on when you go to collect it, because you know you spent time down here, so you might as well do something nice to make it worthwhile. Okay, now we didn't bring enough cubes, but we did bring enough lasers, so we will need to, whoops, again this is another important part, yeah. If you're going to be running up and down here, you don't want to be going miles off, yeah, you want to be going correctly. So we're going to have to build the stairs, and the stairs are going to be good for us because it will let us know you know, the way that we've got to go, because these caverns, by the way, are massive. When you get down to below 500, expect to be thinking, oh crap, how do we span that? So here we go, this is our span thing here. This is actually in the wrong place there. You know it's there. Okay, so you just make sure that you took it all down, because you can't, there you go, you can see that it's down there now. So what you do is put a block there, face the laser down. Okay. And then get a laser, whoops, face it down, there you go. Okay, so you've got your laser and stuff that there now. Again, if you know the height and you want to risk it, you know, you can just jump off. I don't recommend that if you do it too often, but what you're checking for is just to make sure it's doing it. Okay, just make sure it's doing it. So you can see we have some really good bits and pieces now. You know, it's still dark, it's still crap down around here, but we do know that there's a bit of organic rock here, so we're going to take that. Not too sure about the way down. Also, if you get lost, you can use the laser beam, you see, as a beacon. Right, so now he's only got 360 power left, so we're going to say, right, okay, how are we going to get down here? We're going to wait for our biomass to complete, because we do take some up, because it takes such a long time to get this stuff, because we're only using enhanced, and we need to get some more what is it, drill heads. I actually like using the insect ones when I can get them, but we can't get them often enough, so we go to the steel cutter heads.